Hello my darlings, and welcome back to Henford-on-Bagley. We are in the area of Old New Henford today, and we're back at Henford House. Last time we furnished the family room area, the kitchen area, and also the small family dining room. Today we're getting into game and I'm introducing you to the newest family members, and we're also going to be furnishing up the great room and the games room. So let's get into game and make a start. Happy Friday, my loves, and welcome back to Let's Build the World. No idea. Absolutely no idea whatsoever. And so here we are back at Henford House, my lovelies. We've got things to do, stuff to see, and people and animals, more importantly, to introduce. Before you run away, my darling, we'll come to you in a second. But here we are. So you know what we're doing today? We are doing the ballroom area. We're also going to be doing the toilet and little entrance hall here. We're going to be doing the games room. First up, I've made a few little changes, a few subtle changes here and there. A door from the kitchen out onto the area here, the courtyard, so it's easy access down into the orangery and the herb garden itself as well, like easy access out through that way. I do really agree with a lot of you that said they need another exit here, really. So I think that was a perfect place to put it. And there was one of you said that would be a good place. I also put a little cat door down there as well for the new member. We've got lots of new animals here today. One of you also said the stereo was just looking a little bit too big in here. So what I did, I don't really like that over there now. I keep looking at it. What I did is bring in a little vinyl player as well. So a little record player. And I'm going to pop you in this corner, and I'm going to find something else to go in that corner over there. Yeah, that's a little bit better. And then what we'll do is put the stereo, or what I have done, put the stereo into the games room, which is what we're going to be doing today. Now we have animals to introduce. So we're going to start here. This here is Magnus, Doberman Pinscher. Beautiful dog. Slightly aggressive, not in real life. There are no bad dogs, there are only bad owners. Let me put that out there. Magnus is a darling, he is a guard dog, and this is his brother, Rocky. So we've got two Dobermans in this household now. We've also got a horse, where are you? The horse is called Widow. I just thought it would been a perfect name for the horse. Is that a clue? Maybe. But I think she's absolutely lovely. Look at her galloping away. Absolutely gorgeous. She's all looked after. We've got a ranch hand here as well. We've got a gardener. We've also got a butler. I don't remember where he was. I just saw him somewhere. Oh, there he is. He's in the kitchen. There he is. This is the lovely Bernard McCarthy, my darlings, and he is the family's butler. So we're going to be working on him a bit today because we're going to be getting down into the basement, into his bedrooms. This is going to be his room down here. He's got his own ensuite bathroom in this area here as well. You may see I've added a little bookcase, a little secret door down here that leads into a vault which has 20 million simoleons in it. I didn't know you could just keep filling this up with money, so I just filled it up to 20 million, and this is where the family's wealth is completely kept. And there is a door coming through this way, and it leads somewhere where we don't know. The family knows, but I'm not telling you. I did make a start on the wine cellar as well. I started filling up the bottles. These are the first editions Henford wines, so these are going to be the most expensive wines. I'm going to do a few of them, and I'm going to fully stock this as well, just so they've got lots and lots of money coming in from their very famous wine. So this is what we're going to be working on also today, is the butler's kind of quarter here. I'll talk you through what these other areas are going to be as well. So this is going to be an office. I'm going to make this the office for Bernard as well, like the butler's office, like Carson from Downton Abbey. He had his own room, his own office, didn't he? So I'm going to do that in there. But what this used to be, alongside with this one here, were the staff quarters. This is where the staff used to sleep. I'm still going to make this into a bedroom. I'm going to do bunk beds in here, so it kind of looks like the house staff stay here all the time. I wish that was the case. I would love that. I wish maybe there's a mod out there that can do that. I don't know, but I would love that. A bathroom down on this level here as well. Now, I think this is where the kitchen used to be. This is where the house's kitchen used to be before it was moved upstairs when it got modernized. And this was their kind of servants' hall through here. Kind of like that idea. And then this was maybe added, well, not added on, but made into a vault. This is definitely the older part of the house, and I've put like stone on the older parts of the house as well, just to make it look like it's a little bit older than the actual house on top of it, the newer kind of house anyway. And yeah, I think that's going to flow really nicely down into the basement level. I do enjoy it. I am also going to be splitting this room off slightly, this one here, just to do some store cupboards. I feel like we need some kind of storage down here, so I'm going to be making that room a little bit smaller once we get to building that part. But this is what we're concentrating on today, so this is what we're going to do. You all had some lovely ideas for the Great Hall as well. I was always going to be making this into a ballroom, so... and I did say that a few times as well. I was always going to be making this into a ballroom, but I want it to look like it could have a use with the family and just normal gameplay. So I'm going to be making this into a bit of a banquet hall, a nice big table. I'm still going to be putting dance floors and stuff out, but I do want to get a grand piano in here. I want to get like a string quartet. I want to get a few violins around with some chairs for them all to sit on. So that is what we're going to be doing. Yes, we are. We're going to be making a start on this room here, which is the games room. And I've just realised I've not introduced you to Claude. Claude, where are you, darling? You're napping in the bathroom. You've got this big posh mansion and you are napping in the bathroom. This is Claude, everybody. Claude is a white Persian and he is spoilt. You just find him lazing about the house all the time. I've gave him a little bed in the main sitting room here, just by the fire. And I've also gave him his little bowl down here as well. Nice pink one for Claude. He loves a bit of pink, he does. So, yeah, that's it. That is it. It's all coming together really nicely. Let's get into the build mode properly and let's make a start. And so we're making a start in the games room itself. So I'm going to get some lighting in here first. We're going to use those same sconces as to what we're using all around the house. I think I'm going to put them in the middle of the panel here because I do want to get a nice big painting up here, and I've got a really good idea for a painting up here, and it's this one here with the dogs playing Don't Wake the Llama. I'm gonna have to size it down slightly. I think it would work in this games room really nicely. I never get to use this, so I'm quite glad. Oh look, they've got a Doberman in here as well. Yes, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to flop you right above there like that. Oh, that's bloody good. That fits in here perfectly. It really does. So I want this to be an area where they can come in and have a little bit of a game. So I definitely want to get you in. I definitely want to get a darts board in here. But I also want an area for them to kind of sit around by the fire as well. So I think what I'm going to do is make most of the games kind of go down this level. I do want to get another chess table in here somewhere. So I think we should pull everything out and then put it around because I don't know about spacing just yet. I'm going to see if this is going to work. So it's a bit of a squidge for everything. We're going to try and work this out together. But I think what I need to do, sadly, is get rid of these chairs. Get rid of the chairs because I do want a full-size poker table in here. I reckon Lord Henry gets around his mates, his Eton mates, you can imagine. And he has a game of poker every Thursday evening at 7 p.m. sharp, you know? So I'm going to flop one of these in. I was going to get a bar in this room, but I think what I want to do instead is get in another one of those drinks, a drink globe. Drinks globe, what you called? A globe. We're going to get the same one and we're going to pop it in here as well. And I might even just shuffle it over into the corner here. Let me bring you to around about there. Also, I'm going to be putting all of the fire pokers and stuff out on each of the fireplaces. I just haven't done that. I forgot all about it. So don't worry, I will go around and pop them all there. Yeah, something like that. I'm unsure if they're going to be able to get in and light that. They should be able to, hopefully. Here's hoping. Now, the only place I could really get this dartboard, I tried it a lot. Oh, actually, now that I've got rid of those chairs, that doesn't look too bad. No, I'm going to stick with what I was thinking. I'm going to put you around about here by the door. So darts will be flying towards the entrance. And then I'm going to fit you into about there. Let me just see the spatial awareness. I think that could work kind of easily there. Okay. And I do want the stereo somewhere, but this is just such a squidge in here because I still want to add in a chess table into this room. And I'm going to pop you into around about there, I think. Maybe not. If I can pull you out to there. What would you look like if I put you into that corner there by the fire? I mean, that's not great. It's not great. I could put the chess table there instead and put the stereo here. I think that would look a bit better. It does. Yes, that's better. If I moved you in a little bit more, they still will be able to get in there. And then these can enjoy the warmth of the fire as well, where they're playing chess, you know? The crackling of the fire behind you. I'm very much into that idea. Very much into the idea indeed. Yeah, I think this could work. They should be able to get in there. They should be able to still play there as well. They should be able to get around everything. Just checking, I'm doing all of the checkpoints. Let's get some more of these sconces in for a start. You need to go up that high. I'm going to pop you to there. And I would like to get some more things for the walls in here. I definitely want to keep this as the centerpiece. But I think a couple more pieces of art and also some more sconces on here would work. I think having one of these on, which maybe could be some of the blueprints that the original Henry Henford, you know, his scrolls, his scriptures. Maybe that's one of the scriptures framed. His most famous scripture, because it was the first one he ever did when he came on over on the ship when he landed and claimed these lands, you know? Do you need to come down slightly? You do. What else can we do on this one here? I don't think that one would work. We've already used you. You're... No, not that one. A dog. A dog. Maybe that one. Yeah, because then that fits in with that kind of theme then, doesn't it? Yes. And then with the sconces, I don't know whether to put them close. Like one here. Is that up high enough? Yes. And then one there. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that actually. Oh, that's the ticket right there. Yes. That is the ticket. Definitely feeling a rug coming on in here as well. I also changed where the radiator was and put two smaller ones underneath the windows. Kind of matches in nicely. I'm kind of pleased with that. I think what I want to do is grab you and put you in there as well. Just into... Is it up that height? Can't tell. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Right there. But we'll get a nice rug in to kind of like fit here, I think. I think that's what I want to do. And my brain is mush today. I didn't sleep very well last night. And I don't know why. I hate that. When you just toss and turn. So tired, Aiden, today. And I've got to go and get my hair cut in a minute as well. I'm going to be falling asleep on the chair, I tell you. Do I want to get this now? I've used this rug 2 times in 2 different rooms now. I think we need something a bit more... Oh, what would you look like in here? Actually, that looks kind of nice in this room. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Wondering, what about if I like moved you over to here and popped you there instead? Oh, I kind of prefer that. Yes, that's a much better setup, that is. And I'll leave that gap there for the fire pokers and stuff to be put down there. And I think that's it. That is our games room. That came together really easily, actually. Very happy with that. And there we go, some fire pokers. And I put them on each, well, near every single one of the other fireplaces too. So that's all working rather deliciously. What are we doing down here? I think what... I did add this mirror here. I don't really like it there, to be honest with you. I'm going to keep it there. But I'm not really a fan of it just there, to be honest. Wondering if I could, like, lift you up. So you're around about there. And then lift these up as well. One there, one there. I mean, I did want a bit of a floor mirror, but... I mean, yeah, whatever. That's fine. That is fine by me. So here we are in the Great Hall now. I think I want to add an extra chandelier in here. And I am going to size them up slightly in here as well. Just to make it look a little bit more dramatic. Let's get these spaced out nicer as well. I think you could go to there. Along with the little tiny spotlight that I've put in there as well. The saucer light. Then you're going to come here. I think... Is that equal? I think that... Is that a bit wider on that side? I can never tell. I think so. No, it looks wider on that side. I'm just going to move you slightly. There we go. There we go. That'll do. That'll absolutely do. And then I'm going to size them up. So I'm not going to do anything too dramatic. I'm just probably going to do a 1.1. I just want them to look a little bit more bigger. Maybe a 1.2. Yeah, there we go. 1.2. Beautiful job. Absolutely the vibe, to be honest. Very nice indeed. So, although that is definitely closer. I can see now it's bigger. Let's get you in the middle. And then we can balance out on each side then, can't we? There we go. Equally spaced. But not equally spaced from the edge of the room. Yes, it is. It's fine. We're moving on. We are moving on completely. Right. Okay, so what we need is a dance floor. We need a grand piano. And we need a very long table with some very posh chairs on. First things first. Let's get a dance floor in. I'm going to use 2 dance floors. And I'm going to use this very posh marbled one. This is going to be very opulent, this room. So it's probably not going to be in keeping with the rest of the house. This is a room they use to show off, you know, charity events, balls, that kind of business. So I'm going to do 2 dance floors in that white marble underneath these chandeliers. And I'm going to put these tables in for now. I don't know whether I want to do 3 tables or just 2. 3 would be very dramatic. And this family is very dramatic, but Let me get this one in the middle and just see what 3 is going to look like on here. I just don't know whether that's going to be a little bit too big. Let me get these in first. I mean, well, let's go for this. Let's go for 2 and we'll see what it looks like with the chairs. Using these tables as well, just because, again, opulence, you know? And we're going to be using the base game chairs. I'm not really a fan of these anymore because they, I mean, look at the texture on them, for goodness sake. They look like they were made in 1992, don't they? But I'm going to put them on this anyway. And I'm going to put it all the way down. Let me just see this. I think this could work. Yeah. And I'm going to dress this room up as well as if they're having a big banquet or something. We're going to do some banquet tables and stuff in here as well. I just think that would be a good vibe for in here. I think that's right. I think 3 tables would have been a bit too much. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Here we are. Grand piano over into the corner of the room here. And then we're going to do a string quartet. Now, we don't have cellos or anything in game, so that's not going to make any sense. But what I am going to do is do 4 violinists. And I'm going to plop them on these chairs. We're going to do 1 there, 1 there. Oh, that one there's not right. Come here, you little shit. There we go. It just needs to be snapped. There we are. You. And then you can skirt in this way like that. Oh, that's beautiful. Then I'm going to put a violin in front of them. They've got their instruments. Imagine how much this room would cost. You know, each of those chairs were nearly 1,000 simoleons. And these violins are 15,000 simoleons each. They've got 20 million down in the vault downstairs. They do not care about that kind of thing. I think that's going to work there. Very opulent. Yes, indeed. Right. I think we should start by maybe dressing the table. And I think it will give us a feel for everything else. The first things first is the place settings. Now this, like, I wish it just stayed like that. It changes and goes to that garish one. Can't help that in any way. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these down. Just so it looks very fancy in here. I mean, to me, that doesn't look fancy. It needs to be pure white as far as I'm concerned. You know, and silk from virgin silkworms, and they have to be virgins. I think that is the way I want to go with that. Yes, but I want candelabras, I want flowers, I want all sorts on here. I'm going to use these flowers here from Lovestruck, and I think what I want to do is plonk 1. I'm going to size them up as well twice. Plonk another one there. Oh, very fancy. Now, the other candelabras don't come in a gold, and I really want a gold accent in here, so I'm going to use these ones. I think what we're going to do... You know what, actually? I think I want to put the flowers in the middle there. There and there. You're not allowed to talk over the table anyway. You've got to talk to people next to you. It's very, very much dinner time etiquette, as far as I'm concerned, in this household. Oh, that looks nice. Yeah, that looks fancy. I'm for that. I'm very much for that indeed. I thought I was going to have to do more to it, but I'm actually liking how that looks. Well, there you go. There you bloody are indeed. We need some sconces in here. I do want to go for different sconces in here. We do. We're going to go for these very floral ones from... Are they from... Oh, they're from Get Famous. I thought they were from Vintage Glamour. Are you up that high or is that too high? I think that's too high. What do you get kind of eaten by that there? No, that's fine. Absolutely fine. We can add them around here as well. So I can plop 1 there. Probably have to going to put these in manually. But that's fine. Another one there like that. Oh, she's fancy. Definitely a bit of art up on the wall here. So I'm going to leave enough gap. Enough of a gap even. For some kind of art there. Let's do another one around here as well. Lovely. I'm going to put 1 right in the centre. And then we're going to do... No, I'm going to get rid of you. I'm going to do 2 here. Like that. Something like that. There we go. Oh, she's a fancy girl. Yes, I'm for that. I very much am. I definitely feel like she would lay on the flowers thick in here. So I think we're going to have to go down the route of using My Wedding Story flowers. You know, the big old ones. Oh, yes. That would be her. That was what she would definitely do it. They would be in white as well. Flop 1 there. Oh, for good. Yeah, oh, definitely. 1 around this side as well. Like this. Oh my god, this is what she would do. She would. And I don't want to fill it up too much on the other ends because I still want to do some pedestals with like, I'm going to do 1 more. But I want to do some pedestals with statues on, I think. What would you look like if I put you in that kind of orientation? Let me see. Do you know what? That could work. Okay. Okay. So some fancy pedestals for some fancy sculptures on top of them. I'm going to do 1 here. I've also pulled all the sconces down. They were just looking a little bit too high. So I've gone through and pulled them down and got rid of a few as well. I'm going to do you here, my darling, with the sexy torso up on it, like that. It does slightly float, so I am going to be pulling you down with the door mod, actually. You are making a fool of yourself. I'm going to do a minus 0.03. Beautiful. That was perfect. There we go. She's stunning. She is slightly too big. I might just size you down size-wise as well. We'll go for a 0.9. That should be fine. Let's look. Oh, there she is. Yes, that's the chickadee-boo. Right there. We're going to flop you over into this area just by the door here. In fact, I'm going to pop you there. Because what I want to do in here is just add in a couple of those topiary bushes into the interior as well. I might even do this in a few places, actually. So if I can put one there and one there, just to make it look extra fancy. I don't really like them in here. They still, I don't like them. No, we need something else there. So what I'm going to do instead is add the Roman pedestals in. One there and one there. And I'm going to put some fancy flowers on top of them instead. That's more fitting. Yes, indeed. Opulence, loves. Not for me. But anyway, here we go. Yeah, that should work. Let's get some pictures up on the wall. I'm so bored of these bloody paintings. I really am. But these are the only things that fit in with this kind of style house. So you can make your own minds up about storylines with these. Because I've done it about 50,000 times in different houses. So I'm keeping it as it is. I'm going to flop you up to there as well. Yes. Oh, very nice. And then I'm going to put a bar in here. I'm going to get it over into the edge of the dance floor here. I think that'd be a perfect place for a little bar. And I'm going to do a little banquet table just next to it. Maybe, in fact, I could put... No, I'm going to put you off for the dance floor. Let's get you to there like that. One of you also said to change the access to the door into the bathroom as well. I did that. I put it out here. Thank you for that wonderful idea. It was much better. And I'm going to do this butler. Now, he doesn't really fit in here, but he is a family heirloom. And he greets guests with a drink tray. I put a drink tray up on his arm. So as they come in, they get a sparkling bubble drink, whatever they're called. Do you know what, loves? I think we're done there. I'm happy with how that has came out. I really am. I think that is very opulent. It does differ slightly to the house, but it still blends okay. You know, this is the show-off room, and this is where they show off. Well, there we go. There is our great hall, darlings. You can pack this away. Remember, I said I was going to be doing a storeroom down in here. So you can always just take the tables and chairs out and put them down the stairs if you may wish. The choice is up to you. I'll leave this room. I'll leave all the house up to you. But that is that's how I would like it. I really would. I don't think we're going to go and get time to do the butler's room today, sadly. I did say we were going to do that. But looking how much I've been recording today, it's going to be far too much of a long video. And not only that, I'm so bloody tired right now. I need to go and have a little nap. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. I need to go and have a little nap. But what we will do is finish this whole area up here first before I leave you. So this is going to be a nice bathroom. This would be a show-off bathroom as well. So that I reckon they would do different tiles in here, you know. I think they would go a little bit more opulent with the tileage. So this is what we're doing. We're going to go for the Get Famous floor and tiles. No, the tiles and the wallpaper. And I've also changed the colour of the door as well, just so it matches in a bit better in here. And you know what we're going to be using. We're going to be using the opulent. How many times am I going to say opulent today? Very, very many. Just warning you now, darlings. Now, I'm not going to put a bath or anything in here. Not at all. This is just going to be literally a water closet. So I want to do 2 sinks. So I think the sinks need to go on that side of the wall over there. I'm going to use the big posh throne, which was 5,000 simoleons. And I'm going to give them 2 very posh sinks. Oh, this is the matching one, is it? Oh, that does look good in here as well. Okay, well, we're going to use these. I had the peacock one in mind. Wondering if that would be another good one. Like this. I think they would go a bit more dramatic, wouldn't you? I don't know. How much are you? It's all about expensive. They would use the 900 simoleon sink. Of course they would. Just because one looks like a bloody peacock. Now, there is a window in here. I don't know whether... I'm going to center it, I think. I'm going to put you under there. Does that make it look... Oh, it does, up above. I'm going to move you along as well then. That's fine. Just so it's in formation. But I do want that window centered. Do you know what? I'm going to move the window back because I think what I'm going to do is put the sinks here. I'm going to put the sinks on this wall here, which in turn will leave us enough room now to flop in a couple of very posh mirrors. And I'm thinking these ones in this gold on there. How much are you? Yep, you're 1,000 simoleons each. This is how they would chop. They'd be like, the most expensive thing. Thank you. Okay, right. So, but they would probably want to show off a little bit in here as well. Can we fit a chaise longue in here? That's the thing. And you might think that's weird, but that does happen sometimes in very posh toilets. They have a chaise. I don't think we can. Look, that's a shame. Maybe a really posh armchair instead then. Something like this. Yes, that would be the ticket. So someone can come in and sit down and watch you poo. You know? I mean, what is a rich house without someone watching you have a poo, as far as I'm concerned? No, you can't answer that because it's a very weird question. Yes, okay. Right, we're moving on. I'm going to grab you. And just to piss people off today, because I'm in the mood, I'm going to do the toilet paper facing inwards. The butler put it on wrong, and I reckon that Lady Henford is going to be absolutely fuming about that. So I'm going to plop you to around about there. Yes. We still need other things in here. And there we go. I went very OTT. Big old chandelier. I put up these curtains in here as well. This would be something they would do. I can just feel it. A full-length mirror as well to check yourself out. These are the hand towels once you've done your business. And I also moved that full-length mirror that I wasn't unsure about, and I put it in that area there. And I think it works. That is what we're doing today. So, all in all, we've finished this whole bottom floor. We finished the ground level now, darlings. I'll be back next week, and we're going to make a start on the basement. We're going to do the basement next week. So we're going to get that finished. Again, if you've got any fantastic ideas for the basement area, feel free to let me know. If there's something that you think I've left out down here, then feel free to let me know, because we can add on in places, and I'll be more than happy to do that. I really bloody would. But this is where I'm going to leave you now, my darlings, with the view of the great room itself. Oh, look at that. Oh, very, very Bridgerton. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for watching, my darlings. I will be back on Wednesday next week. I'm going away. Tom is taking me away for my birthday at the beginning of the week. So I am going to be in a spa hotel relaxing myself. So I won't be able to bring out a video on Tuesday, but I will be back on Wednesday. Leave me some lovely comments down below, and I will see you all next week. Goodbye.